So the ingredients we need for today's recipe is 80 grams of fresh basil. This is quite a lot of basil, but the pesto we're going to make is quite a big portion. So you may want to reduce the quantities if you want to make a little bit less. 50 grams here of pine nuts. 2 or 3 garlic cloves. These are huge garlic cloves. This garlic we actually bought in France, and I've never seen garlic cloves that big actually. So 2 or 3 garlic cloves depending on how garlicky you like it. 50 grams of pesto. And you need 150 grams of a really good quality olive oil, extra virgin olive oil ideally. And then you'll need some pots. This recipe is going to give us about 4 of these little jars of pesto. So you are going to get quite a lot, but it doesn't last very long in our house. The first thing we need to do is take these pine nuts and give them a bit of a toasting. So we'll head over and do that now. So I've just popped a small frying pan on the hob over a medium heat, and I've let that heat up for just a few minutes, and then I am going to add in my pine nuts. And what you want to do is just give them, it'll take a few minutes, and we're just going to toast them so they go a nice brown colour. So these pine nuts have been toasting for a couple of minutes, and you can see they have started to go a really lovely golden brown colour. So they are ready to go. So I've just tipped those pine nuts we have just toasted into a mini food processor. Works equally as well if you have a large food processor instead. What we're now going to do is pop in our 2 cloves of garlic and our 50 grams of fresh Parmesan cheese. And I'm also going to start popping in a lot of the fresh basil. So I'm just going to try and pack in as much of this as I can. Okay. Then I'm going to put the lid on and give it its first buzz. So it's going to get a little bit noisy. Okay, we'll take off the lid and we will add in some more of the fresh garlic. It smells amazing already. The aromas coming out are fabulous. Let's keep popping in some more of that basil. Okay, buzz it again. Okay, and you can see it's starting to pull in a lot of that basil. Just going to add the last few handfuls that we have here. Okay, that is just about all of it. So we'll give it a final whiz. So turn down again if you don't want the noise. Okay, I think we're just about there. I'm just going to push down some of the larger bits that have got stuck to the sides of the processor. Okay, and then all we need to do is add our oil. This will thin it out. If you can see at the moment, it's a really thick sort of paste. So we want to add about 150 mils of really nice extra virgin olive oil. So I'm just going to do this as I'm buzzing, so I will not be able to hear you. I'm just going to pour that in through the top. And just check on the consistency till it gets to the sort of consistency that you are looking for. So that is actually looking pretty good to me. Okay, and that is really just about as simple as it is. We'll take out the cutting blade and got a teaspoon here. I'm just going to give it a, move that bowl out of the way and just give it a quick taste. It tastes pretty good. You might want to add some salt at this point if you want it to taste a little bit saltier. Then next we are going to add it into our jar. So this is one that I have just, all I've done to sterilise it is wash it in the dishwasher. If you were going to keep it for a long time, you'd really probably want to sterilise it properly, but this lasts no time at all in our house. So then all we're going to do is spoon that into our jars. And as I said, tend to get about 3 or 4 of these jar fulls from one of these recipes. And as I said, they don't last very long in our house, but I do think they would make a fabulous gift. So I'm also going to make a little box to put these in, to give these away to friends and family. If you pop over to my other video, you will see that box being constructed. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye bye.